Good morning and welcome to Pentanet Stadium for Day 6 of the 2022 Lacrosse Australia Girls Under 15 National Tournament. We have a huge day of girls games today. I don't even know what we'd call it. It's not a quadruple header, it's a quadruple header plus one. So we've got 5 games today, which will go starting here right now with the Presidents taking on the Lightning from South Australia. And as the day wears on, we will have the battle for 5th place. We have the Ice taking on Auckland, but before that, the Flames taking on... who we got? Who are the Flames taking on again? I can't remember. But we will get there. We're still waking up here. It's still early here in Perth. But of course, it's all going to lead up to the big afternoon today where we have the 2 semi-finals that we will see today between the Stars and the Comets, and then followed that by the Fire and Waikato. Sorry, the Flames and the Storm. Flames and the Storm. A lot of teams here this week, so bear with us. We'll work our way through it. I'm Tim Kennedy. I'll be your host today, and joining me in special comments for today's game, I have Sophia Birighitti, captain of the Stars. Sophia, welcome.
Hello.
So, you enjoyed your week so far?
Yeah, it's been really good this week. It's been nice to get out there and play a different bunch of girls. It's been a really good experience for everyone, so it's been good fun, yeah.
Now, of course, this matchup here sees the Lightning taking on the Presidents, both sides finishing in 5th place in their respective divisions. The Presidents with an 0-4 record, taking on the Lightning, who finished with a 1-3 record. And for those of you at home who are wondering how that worked, there was a 3-way tie for 3rd. The Lightning were placed in 5th based on goal difference within just those games between the Storm, Auckland and the Lightning. So that's the Lightning have finished in 5th, the Storm have finished in 4th, and the Blues have finished in 3rd. Hence the Lightning here today taking on the Presidents, and they'll be back again tomorrow. So these two sides will play each other tomorrow. So today taking the form of a bit of an exhibition game. And you played the Lightning earlier in the week, Sophia. How were the Lightning to play against?
They were definitely a really strong side to play against. They put up a fight. Our girls came out on top in the end though, but it was a good game by them. They have a lot of very nice skills, and they do a lot of nice plays. So it's definitely something about them.
As the Lightning just push the ball forward here, they move into offense fairly quickly. Nice drive across the front there from Annabelle Cholch. Good piece there in cage there for the Presidents today, Harper Campbell. You see the ball's going to go this way to the Presidents. The Presidents are going to get an opportunity here to clear the ball out of defence. How have you found the jump this week, going from club lacrosse? Obviously you play for Wembley but here in Perth. Yeah. How's the jumping quality been for you?
It's definitely a lot different. It's very strange going into the game, not knowing all the girls and not knowing exactly what you're up against. Especially our team played the first game of the tournament. That was quite a stressful one, but I think our girls have definitely bounced back and made a good recovery from the first one. Oh, shot.
As the Presidents just move forward into attack there, looking to try and see if they can score the opener, but the ball's collected by Czechowicz as she looks to clear the ball for the Lightning. Kicks the ball up ahead to Lily Hunt. Lily Hunt's had a really good week this week for the Lightning. Number of times found herself on the score sheet as she just back rolls a little bit, searching, looking for holes in the defence. In terms of structure there, the girls look happy to play a bit of just playing player on player at the moment, Sophia?
Yeah. Oh, shot.
Those kicks went off the post, puts it off
Yeah.
the post. That's a great save from
Good
Harper
save.
Campbell, getting a good piece there. As Czechowicz gets an early shot off as the player's just fighting for the ball there. It's spilled out just behind the goals. Last come off Lightning, the Presidents are going to get an opportunity to clear the ball. No, my bad. The ball's going to... Yeah, no, it is. Yes, it's President's ball. They just turn on the Jets there. Looking to clear. Excellent clear here from the Presidents. That's Millicent Jacobs just taking the ball out for the Presidents, but the Lightning's ride has turned the ball over as the teams continue to fight for it. Opportunity here for the Lightning to get on the board. Just puts that one wide. That's Mackenzie Appleton. No, Lightning have got a few offensive threats here today, Sophia?
Definitely. Lily Hunt, was a very high goal scorer in a few of their games. Got MVP in the one against Stars. And Mackenzie Appleton as well. She's been on the score sheet quite a lot. So
Yeah, you had an interesting pool, didn't you? It seemed fairly tight. I mean, the Fire obviously came out really good early.
Rest of the games were pretty close, so.
Yeah, it wasn't much separating the teams at all, was there? The ball just kicks around the top there, spills loose. An opportunity here for the Presidents if they can get there, but Hunt just turns on the burners and gets possession back for the Lightning. Pushes back into attack. As they kick the ball around, that's Pronk. Back across the top to Milliam Mason. Through the middle, and bang, that's a shot there. That's Katarina Chekovitz with the first goal of the game. And that was a powerful drive, wasn't it, Sophia?
That was really good, the way she dodged in. That was good.
Yeah, not a lot there Harper Campbell can do. Found herself with a little bit of time and space through the middle and made it stick. And the Lightning are on the board first here in this game. As I was saying, it seemed like a really interesting pool. I mean, a three-way tie for third, but I mean, the gap there, Fire sort of fell back to the pack a little bit. You guys obviously grew into the week a little bit. You feel like you got better as the week went on?
Definitely. Fire were a very strong team, especially for our girls to come up in the first game, not being able to see them before that. I think the other day they actually only won by 1 in their games, and during the start of the tournament they'd been winning by a lot, so they definitely... The girls who got to watch them a bit more got a bit more opportunity to learn the players and know how to read the game. So
back into the draw, ball spills. Ball's going to go Lightning's way as they push forward into offense again. Lightning getting some opportunities early. The Presidents also getting their chances to get on the board. Steps on the inside there. No goal. Stepped on the crease. Ball's going to go the way of the Presidents. That's Annabelle Cholsh. Cholsh has been fairly prominent early, hasn't she?
Definitely.
Just taking the ball out. Goalkeeper's got the ball, looking for an outlet. Harper Campbell steps outside of the crease. Oh, it's a beautiful.
Was a good clear.
Yeah, that was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Found Jessica Felstead. Felstead scored the opening goal for the Presidents this week. Of course, the Presidents are a team of a number of players from across the states who have come together. So they always have a really tough preparation heading into this. They often don't meet until the day before the tournament. But they've grown into the week this week, which has been good, haven't they?
Yeah. A lot of them, you can see, like a lot of them are younger players and they have been stepping up for this tournament. They have some really hard opponents, so it's been good to see.
That's a beautiful goal.
That was a good shot.
That's Mackenzie Appleton through the middle. Gets herself a bit of space and sticks that one. And the Lightning score their second goal of the game. And they're out to a 2-0. Big hello to wherever you are in Australia tuning in. It's the first game of the day. We've got 5 games today. Going to be a long day up here. But we're going to have this game here, which is the first crossover game with the 2 fifth-place sides doing battle. These 2 sides will do battle again tomorrow. Later on today, we're going to have the battle for 5th commencing with the semi-finals in the 5th place bracket. Flames and the Storm, Ice and Auckland. And then we have the semi-finals later today. Sophia, you'll be in one of the semi-finals?
Yeah, so the Stars girls, we will be playing, I'm not too sure.
The Comets today?
The Comets,
yeah,
yes, that's right. First of Pool B. So it'll be a tough fight, but I just want the girls to have fun, have a good game. So yeah, it'll be good.
All just being chased around there on the bottom call. That's Amelia Mason. See a number of the South Australian girls wearing the helmets. Has that been a bit of a topic of conversation? Some of your girls looking to wear the helmets at some stage?
Oh, well, we did have an injury in one of our games. A girl on our team, number 7, Feeny Barnett, she got checked in the head and she started bleeding everywhere. So she did get it glued together and she is good to play, but it was a bit of a shocker in like the last 2 minutes of the game. So.
Oh, no. So that's where the helmets, I guess, you're starting to see them creep in a little bit more as we move towards, obviously, head safety. You know, you play with the goggles, do you?
I do play with the goggles. I just find them a lot, like, easier, not as, like... Because when I played men's, the helmets bothered me a lot. They were just too clunky for me. But definitely for protection, it'll be 100% worth it.
So a big hello to everybody out there who's tuning in and watching here on Facebook. You're watching this. You are tuning into the Australian Lacrosse Network live from Pentanet Stadium here in the city of Joondalup, one of our event partners for this. Joondalup, about 30 kilometres north of Perth. It's a beautiful sunny day here. We're expecting a high of about 21. As the Presidents push forward, that's Paige White. Goes to rip the shot. That's a nice save from Alicia Gower. And of course, always great to see the Presidents getting out here, mainly because for a lot of these guys, a lot of the journey, I guess, of some of the top 15s players started with the Presidents team. Obviously, we haven't been able to have it for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's the first taste as
shot.
we see, that looks like that has that. Yep, that's gone in there.
Is that number 3?
Annabelle Cholsh. Annabelle Cholsh with her first goal of the game.
Yep.
Just stepped on the inside, got some space there, found her way through to the crease, and again, not a lot Harper Campbell could do there. So just see what's happened here. Hang on, no, actually no, it's not a goal.
Wasn't a goal, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we're trying to figure out what's happening. We got the sun here in our eyes here, where we are in the position just this early in the day. No, so no goal.
That was a clear from the goalie, and then I think it went off by Lightning, so it's back to Presidents.
They're just looking to try and clear the ball. It's Ava
Good
Kay.
pressure from, what's her name?
Yeah, that's Mackenzie Appleton.
Mackenzie, yep.
No, sorry, that's not Mackenzie. That's Lily Hunt. Lily
sorry,
Hunt.
yep.
It's a beautiful ground here. The only problem is we're in a commentary box usually associated for the football, and we left the binoculars at home. So bear with us at home as this sun slowly moves out of our eyes. As the Presidents are forward into attack, it's Felstead, Ava Kay with the ball. Ball hits the deck.
Ooh.
She's going to get an opportunity here if the Presidents can get themselves set up. Kicks the ball back across the top. Good defence. Annabelle Cholsh there, the defender. Just searching, looking for gaps here in the Lightning defence. Looks to step the corner. That's Chloe Dunn. Kicks it to the inside. Great take. Got an opportunity here. She's going to have a free position. It's Silva Hecker. Hecker with the ball. She's going to get an opportunity here to put the Presidents on the board. Gower in the cage for the Lightning. Rips the shot, pops it through.
That was really good.
That's a fantastic finish there from Hecker. And Hecker has the Presidents on the board. Good bit of aggressive play from the Presidents.
Definitely. They set that up really well.
Just moving the ball, everyone getting a little bit of a touch there, and I think it was a really nice feed that found Hecker alone on the inside, but she just persevered and kept going and pushing and eventually drew the foul. And then made no position, a really well executed free possession there. Just back in the middle here for the draw as we just get ourselves set up. That's Ava Kay in the draw for the Presidents. Nice sunny day here in Perth, as I said earlier. Lightning leading this one early, 3-1. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Over on ground number 2, we have the Stingrays and the Phantoms getting ready to go for a South Australian derby. Big consequences over there on ground 2. The boys don't have semi-finals, they play full pool play. And of course, big consequences over there for the Phantoms, who need a win to try and secure third place. They can't make the final, but both sides there in the hunt to try and make the third place playoff. As the Presidents now just looking to clear the ball out of offense. Really good run here. Steps on the inside. Goes to rip the shot, puts it wide. That's Shayana Tawney from the Presidents, almost going coast to coast, asking questions of the Lightning defence. We're down to under 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Excellent defense from Hecker as the Presidents apply the ride, but Mason's out ahead. She's got some space in front of her. She's got the number advantage, the Lightning. They've got a 5-on-2 if they can find the open player, and she does. Rips it across the front. Can't quite find it. That's Jamie Gower. Lily Hunt with the ball. Steps on the inside. Rips that one across the front.
They've got good backup going for these shots, so they're getting it back and they're just going again, which is good. Ooh,
That's
shot.
a nice,
that was a good shot.
That's a nice shot there from Annabelle Cholsch. Annabelle Cholsch scored one previously. He's got one back now. That's her first of the day.
She's also been playing good throughout this tournament. I believe she got MVP in one of the matches as well. So.
Yeah, no, she's been one of the standouts for the Lightning. Lily Hunt's obviously had a really good week for them. Appleton's and Mason have also been two that have popped up quite frequently throughout the week. Lightning, of course, had a great win earlier in the week. Lost to the Storm on their first game, 10-7. But then came back and scored an absolutely huge win over Auckland in one of the games of the tournament, winning that one by a score of 7-6.
It was a very close game.
Yeah, did you see that game?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I watched it. It was a very exciting game, actually. It was
two goals
close.
in the last 20 seconds or something from them, wasn't it? Yeah, it looked awesome. As we're back in the middle now. Presidents are getting some opportunities. Lightning had all of the run of play early on this one, but then the Presidents have worked their way back into the game, albeit Cholsch scoring perhaps a little bit against the flow there to extend the lead to 3 as the Presidents take possession now and they're out into the open space. That's Chloe Dunn with the ball. You see a few West Australians out here playing for a few of your teammates?
Yeah, Riley Shaw from the President's team. I'm not sure what number she is, but I played in her team last year. She's a lovely girl, so that's very exciting. Number 24. I believe Dakota Levy is also from Lacrosse WA.
Yeah, she's from East Fremantle.
East Fremantle, that's it. Yeah, it's excited for these girls to have an opportunity to play in the tournament, and I think it'll definitely benefit them in later years, hoping that the tournament will go on. So yeah.
Of course, this is the first representative opportunity for a lot of these players. It's always exciting. It's always one of our favourite tournaments, seeing these kids, giving them the opportunity to be able to get involved and to get a taste. And as I say, a lot of these Presidents sides, note these names because I think you'll see a lot of these Presidents players making a dent in the years to come. As the ball zings across the front there. Ball is loose, just bobbling around the offensive head, but the Lightning look like they're going to be able to get it back. That's Mason again. Mason's been really composed, that X for the Lightning, hasn't she?
Definitely.
Kicks the ball around, rolls back, goes
Lily again.
Oh,
Yeah.
puts it off the pipe. Ball's on the deck. Harper Campbell gets the ball back now for the Presidents. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Lightning leading this one by a score of 4-1. The ball gets turned over again. Great piece from Harper Campbell. It's her second save of the game. If they're quick, there is a quick opportunity here. Clock is on the field. So there will be an opportunity here for them to score. But they're going to have to go quickly. As the clock just stopped at the moment as we just get the ball back into the Lightning's defensive quarter. Throws the ball deep as they desperately try and see if they can score a late goal. But that is
end of the quarter.
That's quarter time here from Pentanet Stadium in the 5th place crossover game between the Lightning from South Australia and the Lacrosse Australia Presidents. Lightning lead this one by a score of 4-1. Goal scorers on this one, 2 goals to Mackenzie Appleton and singles to Annabelle Cholsch and Katarina Chekowitz. And for the Presidents, they're on the board there, Silva Hecker with a tremendous finish for the Presidents. Big first quarter there. You felt the Lightning were on top early, Sophia, but what do you think the Presidents did to try and halt the momentum a little bit?
Some of their defence was definitely very body on. They were up there. They were in their face. That seemed good. The Presidents definitely had some good moments. They did a lot of good clears up the field. I don't know, maybe just some more movement and attack from them would help them get another goal. Their first goal, though, that was very good setup and a nice team goal, I felt, so that's good.
As we just look at the highlights here from the first quarter, and it took a little while for the Lightning to get on the board. The Presidents' defence was holding fairly well, led by Harper Campbell in the cage for the Presidents. And then once they got going, they banged 3 in very quickly to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They did lose a goal. Annabelle Cholsh scored, but had the goal disallowed. You see the Lightning had jumped to a 3-zip lead at that point. Cholsh stepped across the inside. That might have been the disallowed goal. Yeah, that was the disallowed goal. And then down at the other end there, Hecker did a mountain of work on the crease and was rewarded with a fantastic...
Nice bounce.
Yeah, how have you found the shooting on the deck here? It's pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, so the fields tend to be really bouncy. The front field definitely being more bouncy than the other one. And yeah, also just the goalies at this level are so much, like, they're very good because a lot of, especially clubs in WA, we don't have set goalies. We just have people going in as volunteers every week. So it's just a different level, and it's going to benefit a lot of the girls. I feel like next season, going back into our regular club, we're all going to be a bit more confident and learn, like, we all know so many more skills. So it's very beneficial. So
as we're back in the middle here, President's just bringing someone into the draw to get things underway. Lightning leading this one by a score of 4-1 here at quarter time. Big shout out to wherever you are around Australia. Thank you for tuning in. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. So we have a big day of girls' games today. We moved them around yesterday. We got the boys on ground 1 yesterday. That was an ALN request. So we covered the boys yesterday. And we wanted to make sure we could cover the girls' semi-finals today. So we kept the girls on Monday. So over the course of yesterday and today, we made sure that every team has got, all 17 teams have gotten a streamed game as we head into the big day tomorrow, where we will be crowning our 2022 finalists. So big day of girls across here today. As the ball's on the deck, as the Lightning look to push early, and a great save from Harper,
yeah.
from Campbell. But we
another shot.
can't control the rebound, unfortunately, though. She got a really good piece, but then the ball just shot out to the side. That was Mackenzie Appleton just fighting for it. Did a great job there scoring there, Mackenzie Appleton. That's her 3rd goal of the game. She brings up a hat-trick early in this one, and the Lightning are out. They extend their lead to 5-1. Appleton's been quite a force so far, hasn't she, in that offensive?
Definitely throughout the comp, she's been doing really well too. I think she got MVP at one point. She's been on the score quite a lot. She's had a really good tournament so far.
We're back in the draw now. Big hello to wherever you all are. Hello to Michelle and Emily Dawson. Hello, Emily, from over there in the US. G'day to Margie Banks and Stephen Ballerine as well for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in here. It's an early one this morning. As the Lightning push forward again.
Shot from...
That's Charlize Loveland.
22, yeah.
Charlize Loveland with her first goal of the game.
Oh, stick check.
So we just have a look and see. That looks fine. No problems there at all. Loveland's stick is good. And the Lightning jump out to a 6-1 lead here. Of course, the Lightning, one of 3 South Australian sides. The Storm will be up next, and they take on the Flames from Western Australia. But of course, you see one of the other South Australian teams later today, Sophia, in the Comets.
Yeah, the Comets. That'll be exciting. They're first of Pool B, and the Stars are second of Pool A. So it'll definitely be a tough game for the girls, but
it's a good, nice spread, isn't it? I mean, look at the top 4. It's a good indictment of Australian and New Zealand lacrosse. We've got obviously the Fire from Victoria, you from WA, Comets from South Australia, and Waikato from New Zealand. So that's exciting.
Definitely very mixed, and I enjoy that we're playing different people from different pools because we haven't been against them yet. So that'll be very exciting. Ooh, clear from the goalie. That was nice.
As they push the ball out. Ball being pushed into attack. The Presidents with an opportunity. Ball spills and is loose. As they continue to try and fight for it. Ball's on the deck. President's going to get an opportunity here to clear. Throwing a little bit of shake and bake out there on the far side. Can't quite corral the ball though. It's going to just spill out of bounds. Lightning going to get an opportunity here now. We're about 3 minutes into this second quarter. Lightning leading this one by a score of 6-1. Lightning on the clear. Players up in front. Kicks the ball over across to Cholsh. Cholsh turns on the Jets. She's got some speed, young Cholsh. Kicks it back to Lily Hunt.
Yep.
Just searching, looking for gaps in the President's defence as the ball zings across the top. Looks for Appleton. Appleton already with 3 goals today. Collects the ball. Unselfishly looks over to the side to find Loveland. Loveland just back roll. Nice pick there. Steps on the inside. Loveland turns on the Jets, but great defence. Just slows down what would have been an easy one-on-one shot there, but creates the free position shot though and gives Harper Campbell a look at it. Campbell with 3 saves to date so far for the Presidents. Goes to rip the shot. Loveland.
Nice shot.
Just a good quick step, wasn't there? She got herself some space.
Definitely. Lots of power on that. The President's defence has definitely come up since the start of the tournament. You can see them. They've really been working on their crashes and being on a player, and it's been really good to see them develop throughout the tournament. I feel like all the teams, as the tournament has gone on through the days, have gotten better. That's at least, I definitely found that with my girls. We had the first few games were pretty tough, but every day we get better and we improve. It's really nice.
Yeah, especially not having played these for the last couple of years. It really is. It's a crash course. It's one of those very, very rare times, isn't it, when everybody on your team really is... It's their first representative tournament.
Because this will be my first and my last under-15s tournament. So I'm really glad it could go ahead. It'll be a really nice experience for 18s if I try out. And I'm sure everyone will find that as well.
Yeah, it gives you a good setup, doesn't it, before making that leap up into 18s. As they look to try and fight to keep the ball in. Fantastic effort there.
Yeah, good recovery.
Tawny fighting hard to keep the ball in. Does a tremendous job. Unfortunately can't come up with the goods, but tremendous desperation there to keep that ball in play. Buries the Lightning deep in their defensive half as they look to try and clear the ball. Steps through the inside. That's Hannah Dallison.
Yep.
She's gone 3/4 of the field there, looking for help, but she's not stopping. She's looking for any seam she could, trying to get what would be a just reward for effort. Lily Hunt with the ball, shaking and baking at the top of the field there. Sees an opportunity, steps on the inside. Campbell with another save.
That was a good save.
There was a penalty. It might be a yellow card coming out here by the looks of things. It's a yellow card. I think that's Charlotte Highwood, I think. She'll take a seat now. So big opportunity here. Big opportunity here now for the Lightning just to consolidate on this lead. They're leading this one by a score of 7-1. They'll of course be a player up at the moment, so they'll have opportunities. Ball's on the deck. They continue to push and fight for it. It's going to stay Lightning ball. Girls being very polite. I've noticed a couple of times now the team not getting the ball went and got the ball for their opponent.
Yeah, it's been a very clean game so far.
It never happened in a game I do.
Yeah.
In fact, they'd probably kick it away.
Yeah, we just have 1 yellow, but it's been very clean so far. There haven't been many calls on the girls. It's been good lacrosse, definitely.
Ball's on the deck.
Yep, back to the Presidents.
Going to get an opportunity to clear the ball here. I think that's Hecker over there with the ball on the far side. As I say, I do apologise if we get the odd name wrong over here. As I say, we are a long way back from the ground. Beautiful facility here. This is a waffle ground, so a lot of AFL games are played here in the pre-season.
Oh, shot.
That's a tremendous feed through the inside.
Number 13.
Yeah, that's a really nice goal there from Jamie Gower. That's her first of the game. As you can see there, just searching, taking advantage of being a player up. She found herself some space, and then the really nice finish on Harper Campbell. They've needed to finish well, haven't they? Campbell's positioning in the cage has been excellent for the Presidents.
Definitely, they've been like their positioning in attack and their feeds have been very like direct and clear too. They've been putting up a fight, and their defense has just stepped up so much from the beginning.
We're back in the middle here now. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Back on the inside there, and then Lightning go through. The Lightning have scored again. That's Mackenzie Appleton again. That's her fourth goal of the game. The Lightning just getting out here a little bit. The Presidents continuing to push hard, but the Lightning taking control in the draw. Strategically, when a side gets on a run like this, Sophia, what sort of things would you be looking to do as a team to try and stem that tide a little bit?
Well, they maybe set a few plays in attack, pass the ball around, you know, get all the girls a bit of a touch. They could do a little drive from behind, who knows. I reckon probably soon they'll start to set something up as they've got quite a nice lead in the game. Yeah, but they have been all playing very well today.
Ball on the deck again, spills out the back. Appleton with the ball again, looking to press. Kicks it across the front, unselfishly looks over the top to Chekovic. Scored the opening goal of this game. Ball's
Good
loose.
recovery from the girls.
Campbell with the save, but it spills out again, and Appleton scores again. That's another goal for Appleton. That's her fifth of the game.
Fifth, yeah.
Appleton is just everywhere at the moment. Defensively, would you consider shutting her down or shutting her off, perhaps? Putting a run with player with her, maybe?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe just have someone constantly watching, because they tend to have someone on like goal line extended, always free, and they run in, draw the player, pass across, and then they get a like quick stick goal. That's been happening quite a lot, so maybe just have someone watching on that.
Appleton's been really impressive in playing what I call phone box offense. That ball sort of hits the deck. She's really good in those tight spaces, isn't she? You know, hoovering that up.
She's been
a quick
good
shot.
with the recovery of the ball this game.
Because Campbell's been getting a fair piece of it, which has been good. As the Presidents are going to look, just want to try and seize a little bit of the momentum here, see if they can get the ball forward again. Bit of a nudge there. Goes unpunished. Ball kicks forward now for the Lightning. Spilling loose, Chekovic chasing the ball.
Yep.
Good pressure there from Jacobs in defence for the Presidents. Jacobs is actually going to be rewarded for effort here. She's going to come up with the ball for the Presidents. Looks to try and clear.
Nice.
She kicks the ball forward. Well taken there from Walker. Walker steps across the inside, draws contact. Going to keep possession of the ball here. Just returns the ball for a restart. They move the ball back across the top there. Ball missed though, that might go out of bounds. Oh, desperate lunge there right at the line. Recovers it. Kicks it back across the top. The President's going to look to try and get a bit of a set here. They've been playing a lot of defence so far here as we tick down to the 3.5 minute mark.
Getting it around they're getting it around to all their players at the moment. That's looking good.
Just need some options though,
I think
don't they?
Riley's trying to run it behind.
They just need a few options there. She doesn't have any help. The players.
She's getting pressured a lot. They need someone to run up and help her.
It's good defence there.
It's definitely.
Riley Shaw. As the ball
Bit
spills.
of a panic pass.
Yeah, spills out. Chekovic is out now on the open. Turns on the afterburners. She's got a two on two. Great defence there. Gets a good piece there. That's Kretschmer. Waited for her, let her come to her, and then gets a nice piece there. Kaylee Dawson says a big hello, Sophia.
Oh, hi, Kaylee.
Quite popular here. A few people saying hello.
save. Didn't see that.
It's another piece.
Putting it down in the circle.
Launches the ball. Ball in dispute. Players keep fighting for it. Gow picks it up, kicks on the inside.
She is again on the crease.
Appleton just finding space at the moment, but
Yeah.
another good piece there from Harper Campbell. I've got her up to 7 saves so far in this one.
Yeah, she's been playing really well.
She's doing a good job, and it's really it's about positioning. She's reading the ball really well and is putting herself in a good spot, isn't she?
Lots of good movement coming from their goalie.
2 minutes to go in this quarter. Appleton finds herself space again. Appleton is up to 6 goals here in this one, and Appleton is absolutely having a feast. Just finding lots of time and space. A really good feed there from Gower. Appleton having herself a day at the moment. And the Lightning score their 7th goal of the quarter. They're out to an 11-1 lead, taking full advantage of the yellow card. So we're back in the middle now with the draw. 1:18 to go in this half.
High one. Oh, that was Riley Shaw in the middle for the Presidents.
The Presidents now going to look to try and see if they can push here.
Good pick up from Lightning. They've been really on the ground balls today.
No, they have been. Just a little bit older, a little bit quicker than the President's side. Obviously, a lot of young players in this President's outfit. Presidents, though, are going to get an opportunity as the clock's just stopped. Looking at about well under a minute now, 30 seconds to go, so the clock about to come on. Minute to go. So not too far off from clock on here in the first half.
I think that might be Charlotte Highwood with the ball.
As she looks just to clear the ball there. Turns on the Jets, gets herself a little bit of space.
Dodging around all those Lightning players.
She's gone past 3 would-be defenders at the moment, but that's excellent defense.
She needs her help. She's getting doubled.
That's Mason and Rob Johns just putting the brakes on Highwood there as she looks to try and clear the ball. Ball hits the deck.
Oh, back to Lightning.
Lightning going to get an opportunity now here as the clock counts down. The clock is just coming on the field now, so we're at 30 seconds. Lightning looking to try and add to see if they can extend. Kicks the ball through the middle. Gower turns the corner. Oh, ding. Puts that one. Puts that one off the top left.
Jamie Gower.
Jamie Gower. Yeah, that's her 2nd goal. Not much you can do about those shots, is there, Sophia?
Yeah. Those are the ones that feel the best, the ones that have come up and touched a lot of the team, and you just put it in. It's a lovely play.
I mean, you're being humble. It is nice sort of having them pass, but come on, nothing beats ripping that one top in the corner and just dinging the inside of the pipe. A little part of you just, gives you your own little internal cheer.
There's been some really lovely shots from the Lightning team today. Just placement around the fan and just in attack in general has been so good from them. Centre straight up. Ooh.
17 seconds to go here. Going to have one more opportunity. Chekovich with the ball, looking to try and add to her early tally.
Oh, back to 13 again.
Yeah, the ball on the deck there. There's a penalty there. We've got 5 seconds to go, so there's going to be another opportunity here for Gower to add to her tally. She's got 2 goals this quarter. She'll be looking to bring up a hat-trick. Campbell has 7 saves so far in this game. 5 seconds to go. She'll just get this shot off. Rips it on the inside. Another save. Another save from Campbell. Another whistle. We're down to 2 seconds. There or thereabouts. The Presidents are going to get a chance here to clear the ball. Gower picks it up. Taking it out to the side. Don't know if we like the angle here for her to be able to try and score quickly. Probably needs maybe Appleton to drift onto the crease for a quick finish.
Oh, there's a good cut there. Intercept. There's the end.
Mason gets it, but not enough time, and that's half-time here in the 5th place crossover game. live from Pentanet Stadium in Perth. The Lightning leading the Presidents in this game, leading by a score of 12 to 1. Just playing with the scoreboard, I don't think we've gotten that right. 12 to 1. Our goal, if you just have a quick look at the goal scorers before we throw to the break. Goal scorers for that quarter. Mackenzie Appleton with 6 goals. Annabelle Cholsch with a goal, and Katarina Chekowicz. She scored the opener, and 2 goals to Jamie Gower and Charlize Loveland. And Silver Hecker has the lone tally for the Presidents. Well, Sophia, we're going to take a quick break. We'll get a drink, top up. It's nice and warm here. But we'll be back here shortly from Pentanet Stadium. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Welcome back to Pentanet Stadium here for the second half of the fifth place crossover game between the Lightning from South Australia and the President, Lacrosse Australia President's outfit. Of course, I'm joined here in special comments by Sophia Berrigetti from the Stars Superstar, and Wembley Superstar as well. Of course, she will be in action later this afternoon as the Stars take on the Comets in one of the major semi-finals for a spot in tomorrow's championship decider. Sophia, enjoyable first half. What did you see out there?
Yeah, so there's been a lot of good moments in attack for the Lightning and the President's team. Lightning have just been placing themselves really good. Number 2, Mackenzie Appleton, she's had a lot of shots in so far this game, and the President's defense has been really good so far. They've been pretty on their players. I just think they need to watch in attack, just a few sneaky ones by the corner of the cage, going in for those quick 6 shots. But yeah, it's been good so far. It's been really enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, the Lightning would be keen to not necessarily make a statement here. It's obviously a challenge. They're clearly physically bigger and stronger than the President's outfit. The President's certainly not taking a backward step, but the Lightning are going to want to put in a really good showing today, and several of their players who have had really good weeks. Mackenzie Appleton was incredible in that first half.
Yeah, she played really well. Lily Hunt has played really well over this week too, being one of their high goal scorers and getting an MVP. So
the Lightning just take the ball around to steps the corner.
Ooh,
Another
shot, save, yeah.
Campbell, I think, easily been the MVP for the Presidents so far. We usually try and throw some shade towards the keepers, but Campbell has been a real standout. And right on cue again, tremendous positioning there. As Mason just pushes that ball wide. Big hello and shout outs to all of you out there, wherever you are, wherever you're watching from. As I say, big day today. 5 games in action today. The fifth place. This is the fifth place crossover if you're just joining us. This is the Lightning from South Australia, taking on the Lacrosse Australia Presidents. Both sides finishing 5th in their respective divisions. The Presidents with an 0-4 record. And the Lightning tied for 3rd with a 1-3 record, but dropped to 5th on goal difference against their stablemates, the Storm, who claimed 4th. And they will be up next against the Flames. And, of course, the Auckland Blues, who claimed 3rd place with superior goal difference. And they will be up later today against the Ice from Victoria. Who's been the toughest team you played in your division? I mean, the Fire, obviously.
Yeah, definitely the Fire. I think I kind of hope to maybe play them again, seeing as they are also in semis. Just see how the girls go, because our first game, we didn't play bad, but it just wasn't us. It wasn't our game. We didn't play like a team as much as we are now, and we've just improved so much over the competition, so they'd definitely be another team to play again. And they were all super lovely. Everybody in this comp has been really lovely so far.
The ball on the deck here as the Presidents look to push forward here. They're looking to try and see if they can snag themselves a second goal. Just a bit of a nudge there. They're going to get a little bit of a reprieve and an opportunity here if they're good enough to create the opening. Hecker's on the far side, screaming for the ball. She draws a player. There's got a 2-on-1 on the far side if they can find it. Steps on the inside, rips
shot.
one wide, and that's a great goal. That's Shayna Tawney.
That was a lovely shot, yeah.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Just turned on the Jets. She had some players over on this side, but I think the Lightning may have stepped down and closed down those passing angles. But as you can see, turned on the Jets, slipped between 2 defenders, and then bang, puts that one to the right. What a great effort. That's pretty much the perfect start for the Presidents, isn't it?
Yeah, for the second half, get them feeling a bit get some in the cage.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a really good effort. They had a really good start. The week, as I say, the Presidents always are up against it right from the outset because they come from all over the country and they usually don't meet each other until the day before the tournaments actually start. So Presidents' sides, which have been around for a very long time, have always taken some time to grow into a tournament. Of course, took them their first couple of games. They didn't score any goals, but they've started to find the net of late, which is fantastic to see. And as I said, there's a lot of players here. Get to know the names because you'll certainly get to see them further and further as the week goes on. The ball hits the deck now. So we look on the far side there for those who are looking for score updates. It appears that the Phantoms are leading the Stingrays by a score of 3-2 over there on ground number 2. So that's a battle effectively to try and see to slip into the bronze medal game. The boys' final is locked in and secured. We'll have an all-West Australian final. That's the Braves taking on the Thunder. They will play today in an interesting game of cat and mouse. Nothing changes, nothing hanging on it. So just an opportunity to get them respectively set up for tomorrow. As the presidents have come out hot this quarter, haven't they?
They have been they've been doing good clears. They've been on the ground balls. Their defence has been very on as well.
Harper Campbell there showing the value of what a couple of good well-timed saves can do to swing momentum. The ball just buried deep at the moment in the President's offensive half. 9:30 to go in this one. Yeah, and as you can see, as I was saying, this President's team is made up of people from all around the country. Number of players from all states represented, which is great to see. Charlotte Highwood with the ball there. Of course, she's from Phoenix. She's from Western Australia. Just clearing everything out at the moment. Just tidying things up. Not a lot open at the moment. Not a lot of opportunity there as Cholch just moves into position. Highwood with the ball, looking to try and set up her defender just to the top of the fan here.
Nice cut.
Rolls on the inside, steps on the inside, rips the shot. Good save there by Gower. That's Gower's 3rd save of the game.
Nice clear.
Yeah, Mason pushing forward.
Yeah.
Kicks it forward again to Appleton. Appleton's got another one forward here. That's Gower. Gower on the free.
Oh, that was lovely. That was really good.
Bang, Gower puts that one in. Fantastic feed from Mackenzie Appleton. Good transition from the Lightning.
It's nice to see when the girls use their options down the field because the ball moves faster than the player, so it's good to see the girls pass down the middle.
You see the coaches have drilled that into you, have
they? A couple of our girls, we got a few goals like that last game, and they just feel the best because, everybody's had a little bit of a go with it, and it's wonderful playing as a team.
It's wonderful, man. It's an easy way to bust out a clear, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And it's nice because you don't get as tired.
That's the Lightning's opening goal of this quarter. That's Gower's 3rd. Lightning leading this one by a score of 13-2. Big shout out to wherever you all are throughout Australia. Great to have you here tuning in for us. Welcome to the Australian Lacrosse Network. Big opportunity to congratulate the Wembley Lacrosse Club on a fantastic job running this week. It's a tremendous undertaking, and to be able to move it to a venue like this really is special. For those out of state, we are up at Pentanet Stadium, the home of the West Perth Football Club. It's a waffle football club. But of course, this venue is at such a level, it's not unusual to see a Dockers or an Eagles pre-season game being played here at this particular facility, such as the quality of the deck these teams are getting to play on this week.
Ooh.
So big hello, good to see so many of you tuning in. G'day Pete, great to hear from you, far too kind. Jennifer Butfield. We try and keep giving those scores to you. I think the Phantoms are still leading over there on ground number 2, leading that one by a score of 3-2 over the Stingrays. South Australian showdown over there. G'day Kath Connolly, hope you're doing well. Good to see you out there. The President's forcing the turnover, looking to try and clear the ball. That's tremendous defence.
Oh, good run.
Turns on the Jets. He's looking to try and get into some space here. Kicks on. She's got Highwood up ahead if she can find her. That's Paige White.
Oh, past
from
Riley.
From Brighton,
Sure.
the Brighton Bomber. Back across the top over to Riley Shaw.
Taking it behind the cage.
One of your teammates, Riley?
Yeah, I played with her in the under-14s competition last year.
Just so to see who's going to come up with the ball here. Looks like the Lightning are going to get out. Ball sitting there with Emily Cook. Cook's got Mason up here on the sideline, and she heads in that direction. Mason with the great
nice
take.
pass, good take.
She's got Chekovitz out just in front of her here. We might have ourselves a yellow card. I think that's Hecker.
Yep.
That's the second yellow card for the Presidents today. The Lightning leading this one by a score 13-2. 5.5 minutes to go in this quarter. Mason steps on the inside. Got options there. Looks for Gower. Goes over the top. Appleton's found herself in space again. She's looking to add to her tally. Kicks it to X. Unselfish shot. Oh, rings that one high. But Mason has the backup. That was Chekovitz on the corner. Hello to all of you out there. Hello, Linton. Good to see you up, buddy. Appreciate it. Sherry Kinnemouth. Awesome to see you there. And Katrina Ann as well, getting behind her team. Jump on the comments. Let us know who you're going for today.
Ooh, shot.
Sings that one high.
Nice.
That's Gower again.
Yeah,
Jamie Gower. That's her 4th goal of the game.
Yeah, she's had lots of really nice fast shots to go in today.
Yeah, well, she's got their last 3, so she's been the one that's stepped up of late, hasn't she? She had 2 just before the break as we just head into a timeout with 4.5 minutes to go in this game, and it's just a really good opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors. Of course, again, events like this don't happen without a massive team of volunteers. Thanks CH Signs and Print, our event sponsor. Craig Hollingbury does a great job over there. The Wembley Lacrosse Club, one of our event hosts. 3am Web and IT, one of our broadcast partners. Pentanet Stadium, our venue sponsor up here in glorious Joondalup. Of course, the City of Joondalup. We had the Mayor out here for the opening. Great to see the City of Joondalup getting behind us. lacrossegear.com.au, your biggest online retailer of Australian lacrosse gear. And Lacrosse Australia, our event hosts, our tremendous partners. Team Hawkey, get behind the great man from Stockport. Follow at Team Hawkey on Instagram. And of course, also great opportunity. The Lacrosse Australia and the event organising committee would like to acknowledge and thank the officiating crews who've done a fantastic job this week, boys and girls. Of course, much like the players, this is the first opportunity. A lot of these referees and officials get the opportunity to officiate at a national tournament. The officials at this tournament are part of the Zebra Academy's development program and are taking time away from their studies and work and families to volunteer their services to make sure these games take place. So if you are down at the ground, or even when you return to your clubs next season, be nice to your officials. They do a really tough job, and they can't do what we can't put on fantastic games and tournaments without those. So before you proffer an opinion, ask yourself the question whether you'd be prepared to get out there and have a crack. And until you do, make sure we support all the participants in this wonderful sport of ours. As we are back from the timeout here, 4.5 to go. The Lightning leading by a score of 14-2. It's been a pretty even quarter, Sophia.
Yeah, it's been a bit back and forth. There's been quite a lot of fight on the ground for those ground balls. Yeah, it's been a good game. Like, it's good to see the Presidents have to step up, and Lightning are just playing well. Fast break moment, nice shot.
Zings that one through. That's a fantastic goal as the Lightning just starting to wrest a little bit of control back here.
I think that was Olivia Allen, 18. I'm not too sure, I didn't really see.
Yeah, Olivia Allen, that's her first goal of the game. Yeah, just finding a little bit of time and space there, scoring the 15th goal for the Lightning. So we are back in the middle here. 4 minutes to go in this one. Such a tremendous way to finish the year. It's been a terrific year. It's been great to see everybody back in action all around the country. In particular, awesome to see our Victorian friends getting a full season back in after a really tough few years. It was fantastic getting out there early in the year to Footscray, even though it remained freezing. But we loved getting back out there and loved getting out to Brighton as well. Have a look at their facility. And there's no goal in the crease.
Presidents just got their player that was on the bench back off for the foul earlier.
For the yellow card, yeah. So back on even. So the Lightning taking advantage there, scoring a few goals. As the ball. Just Campbell looking to clear the ball for the Presidents. Can't get it too far. Zings
Oh,
one
shot.
high. That's Chekovich. That's her second of the game. Campbell just couldn't quite clear the ball there. They managed, looked like they may have had a temporary reprieve, but just couldn't clear the ball out there, and they are out to a 14-goal lead here with 2.5 minutes to play. So, of course, when you played the Lightning side, how, from the Stars' perspective, how was it playing the Lightning?
Definitely in that game, they were very good from the centre. That game, we had a lot of amazing saves from our goalie, and I feel like a lot of our goals came from clears up from our goalie. I believe Mia Taylor was in the cage that game. I could be mistaken, though, because we have 2 goalies.
Dude, that's a luxury, isn't it, having 2 keepers?
It's really lovely. And they also play on field. Charlie Rose, one of our goalies, she played on field 2 days ago, and she got her first goal in. So that was really super exciting.
That's exciting.
And Mia Taylor, our other goalie, has been playing really well in defence too.
Gower rips that one wide. But it seems like with this Lightning side, it would have had a number of scoring opportunities. So defensively, was it challenging trying to find a way to quell them?
Yeah, it was. But I feel like a lot of our goals that game were drives from behind and just like setting up some feeders from the bottom corners and having some cutters come up from the front. We also had a few fast breaks in there, but another shot.
That's Checkwood. That's her 3rd goal. She brings up the hat-trick as we approach a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Stick check.
Just another quick stick check, but no problems at all with that. Do we see many goals waved out on the stick check?
No, I haven't seen any yet. Yeah, every time I got called for a stick check, it gets pretty stressful because obviously my stick is checked at the start of the game and it is legal, but you never know. Maybe the pocket goes a bit deeper and they have to see how it moves around inside the stick. So it's always a bit stressful after that. Especially you get the goal, you do a little bit of celebration, and you have to drop it on the floor. So
we saw a few goals wiped out at the Women's World Championship earlier in the year, which was always interesting, an interesting part of the game. And of course, the rule, fairly clear, isn't it? In the sense you score a goal, if you stick checked, you can't touch your stick before the official grabs it.
There's been a few situations where I don't think the girls have heard the umpires, and you have to kind of get it into them, like you need to drop it. Oh, lovely bounce shot.
Just paints the inside there. That's Olivia Allen, scores another one. Olivia Allen with that goal, as you can see, stepped on the inside, got some space. Just for those of you back at home, we said it yesterday, and when we were seeing it again today, this deck bounces almost like AstroTurf, doesn't it? Do you have to think about where you're shooting the ball from?
Definitely, and a lot of the goalies, for my girls at least, we are very good at shooting high, and a lot of goalies, that's like their strong point is saving the high ones near them. So we've been trying to practice and get in the bounce shots, especially for such a bouncy field. It's really good for that. It's a bit difficult for some other things and because of difficulties other places in the game, but it's been really good for those bounce shots.
Yeah, we were saying yesterday, and we saw it a bit in the boys' games, that I think the shooting channel is so important.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go straight over your shoulder when you shoot, because if you put it unless you put it on the crease. Oh, great save from Campbell.
Save.
Unless you put it directly on the crease, it's going to bounce over, isn't it? And that's even a novelty, I guess, even on WA pitches, which I think traditionally are some of the fastest in the country. It's a big difference coming out here and playing in Perth, but this, even by those standards, is fairly hard. As that's 3/4 time here at Pentanet Stadium, and the Lightning are leading this one by a score of 18-2. That's the Lightning from South Australia leading the Presidents. Of course, though, this is the first of a massive 5 games that we're going to be bringing you today. Up next, we have the first of the 5th place semi-finals, which will see the Flames from Western Australia taking on the Storm from South Australia. You played the Storm earlier in the week. Did you play the Flames in a warm-up games as well?
We did play the Flames in a scratch match towards the a few days before the tournament started at our last training session. And I will say the Flames do have a very strong side. They've got a lot of lovely girls. And yeah, they beat us in the scratch match, and they were very strong. They came out strong, lots of fast breaks, a few team goals. they're just they're very good team players. Like, and Storm, we played them early in the week. I believe they were our first win after the fire. We played them on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. And they were a group of lovely girls. They were so sweet. They were very like strong defensively. Like that game, it was very close. The end score was like 10-8, and we only got a goal in like the last 7 seconds. So it was pretty close the whole game. They were really strong from the centre, getting on the ground balls. Like Storm played really well, and they've been doing really well in this competition. Yeah, but it's been a really fun comp so far, and I'm excited to see the end of it. Like, it's been a tiring week, that's for sure. But yeah, it's good to see all these girls come out, have a go, learn skills from them. We've learnt a lot of new different cheers to do at the end of the game when we congratulate other players. Like, the New Zealand girls do it different, Melbourne girls do it different, so it's really nice to see.
Is there much discussion about, we saw it yesterday, the Vic boys in particular have been putting a lot of work into their sellies. You know, is there much talk about that? I think the girls play a lot nicer brand of lacrosse than the blokes. Like, I'd never have a guy sitting next to me telling you how much they enjoy playing each other. Like, usually on the field, it's absolute war. But that said, we saw a lot of sellies. I mean, is there much talk about the goal celebrations and what you can do?
Oh, there's actually been a few girls' celebrations. I watched Fire do a few the other day. They're quite entertaining. I think a few of the teams are trying to stay away from them because they don't want to get called for unsportsmanly. But yeah, I think they're really cute. It's a nice way to hype up your teammates when you feel good about like scoring. Obviously, I think they're quite fun.
Oh no, we definitely enjoyed them yesterday. We had some we had some absolute crackers. So
I saw a few from Thunder at the end of their game.
Yeah, the Thunder were good, and I think the Metro had a few. I think the Warriors might have been our best one.
Saw the Warriors.
The Warriors were incredible. They had some crackers. I think the best one, the highlight of the day, was the goalkeeper giving a huge selly because he got an in the crease call made in his favour. Old Footloose Fifield from North.
There's been a lot of good goalie things from the boys. Like the Braves goalie scored a goal the other match.
Yes, we saw that yesterday,
That was nice. That was a good shot too.
No, it's been a bit of fun here as we are back underway here in the third quarter. Big hello to wherever you are. Thank you for tuning into the Australian Lacrosse Network. This is game 1 of our 5-game header. Up next, stick around. We've got the Storm from South Australia taking on the Flames in a battle for fifth spot. That's the semi-final, with the winner progressing to the 5th place playoff, the loser progressing to the 7th place playoff tomorrow. As the ball is on the deck here.
Good pickup.
As they continue to fight. These two sides will go back into action tomorrow. Both sides finishing in 5th place out of their respective pools. So they will play again tomorrow for 9th. As the ball is with Macy Cronk. Presidents said they're not taking the foot off the pedal, are they? The Presidents, they're getting into it.
They are. They continue to they keep going. They keep their heads up. It's been really good to see. Their defense is very on today. They've been shutting down quite a few cutters and things. I just think it's looking for that free player. They've got a few cards on them, so they have been playing a bit of man down too. So
just Lightning continue to kick the ball around. Ball hits the deck.
They've been really good with their ground balls and the pickups and the recovery this game from both sides.
Mason collects the ball, looks to try and press from X, kicks it back across the top. Ball in dispute. There's a push there. Ball's going to go back to the Lightning. They're going to get another opportunity here. Interesting where they spot this one. Was directly in front of the crease. Yep, it goes dead centre. She's going to get a free position shot here. It's Emily Cook with the ball. Interesting, the Lightning just rotating their players through here. See a few new players out here. Some of their big goal scorers just having a break. Emily Cook with the ball. She get a good quick step in here. She might be able to get this shot off. Rips the shot and puts that low.
Nice.
That's Emily Cook's first goal of the game. That's the 19th goal of the game for the Lightning. They are out to a 17-goal lead here with 12 minutes to play in this quarter. Just a quick score update from over on ground number 2. It looks like the Phantoms are leading that one by a score of 5-3 over the Stingrays. The South Australian showdown on ground number 2. Phantoms and the Stingrays. Over here we have the 5th place playoff between the Lightning from South's 5th place crossover game ahead of their 9th place playoff tomorrow. As the teams continue to push for the ball. Ball is loose. Ball's collected. Corralled by Macy Pronk. Pushes ball across field. Rob Johns can't quite take it. Pass just veering a little left of her. Presidents are going to take possession of the ball and look to try and push it out. Again, big thank you to Lacrosse Australia for their ongoing support of the Australian Lacrosse Network. Pleased to be able to bring you 13 games across these big 3 days.
Oh, good run. Nice clear by her.
She's got herself into some space, hasn't she?
Dodging around all the girls.
Steps on the inside here. Been impressed with Tawny. Tawny's been quite good from the Alkimos Pirate. Obviously a new club out here in Western Australia. Newish club, been around a little while now. Good to see some Alkimos players out there having a crack.
Nice to see more of them.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Tawny with the ball there. She's impressed with a couple of runs, hasn't she, Tawny?
Yeah, there's been a lot of good runs up from the Presidents. They've been doing pretty good clears this game. It's been good to see. Their goalie has been saving very well a lot as well. So, back to Lightning.
Just see where this ball's going.
They doing? Oh, I think they might be doing a toss.
Looks like it's going to be
toss.
Tawny against Cholsh. The players chomping at the bit there. Tawny gets a piece of it, just affects it to her, gets body position. Cholsh hasn't given up the fight though, flicks the ball up in the air. Ball contested, bounces off of Loveland, but the Presidents have come up with it. Ball's going to go the way of the Presidents here. Tremendous effort there from Ava Kay. Ava was an MVP in one of the Presidents' earlier games this week. Looking to try and press the ball. Nobody other than Campbell in the defensive half of the field for the Presidents as they continue to try and press, looking for their 3rd goal of the game.
Oh, nice.
Okay, looks for the option over to Tawny. Tawny's been quite prominent this last couple of minutes. Macy comes up with the ball. I think it's going to come. Is it going to come back? Oh, just a second ball on the field, which was completely stopped the run.
Hold time for that. Oh, no.
Oh, that's come over from the Phantom Stingrays game. Kicks it across the top to Loveland. Ball in dispute. Mason gets it back. Goes to the shot. Gets wiped out on the bottom left-hand corner. Fantastic slide there.
Going back to her. What's happening?
Applied some pressure there on the corner. Just see the ball.
Time to get the ball,
just dribbling over towards the break. 8 minutes 30 to go in this game. Lightning leading this one by a score of 19-2. Quick shout out to a couple of our event sponsors, lacrossegear.com.au for all your Australian lacrosse needs. And of course, CH Signs and Print, Craig Hollenbury over at for all your West Australian signage needs. 2 fantastic supporters of this event as Mason steps on the inside, unselfishly rips it across. That's Rob John on the far side, but may have just stepped to the crease.
Presidents,
Campbell with the ball, kicks the ball up high. Silver Hecker's had a pretty good game, hasn't she?
She has. There's been some, again with the clears from the Presidents. It's been good to see. Back to Lightning.
Well, the Presidents, to credit to them, they continue to push.
Yeah, it must be so difficult going into this competition, not knowing the girls, because even our team, knowing the girls and having trained with them for a few months, still not being in their team from club was still really unfamiliar. I was actually really lucky. I ended up with 6 girls from Wembley who played in my team this year in my team, and so that really helped us. It helped us in the start of it, but it's just It's so difficult. I can't imagine how hard it would be for them.
Well, it's crazy. You look down the president's team list. There's only two sets of teammates on that list. A couple of Eagles players. Big hello to all the Eagles fans tuning in from over there in South Australia, and a couple of Phoenix players.
Yep.
That are here from here in Western Australia. But everyone else is from a different club. You can see about 13 different clubs represented out here, just to illustrate that point. So President's sides always tend to grow into it as the week goes on, and this side's shown a tremendous amount of fight. As have the Lightning. The Lightning have come out, and you'd forgive them for coming out a little bit flat after the goal difference tally went against them to relegate them down to fifth spot in the division. But to their credit, they've come out fighting as well, and they've put in a really good show.
It's been a really even comp. All the girls are so lovely. They all put in there. You can see how hard they've worked. Like, a lot of the teams have had them for ages. Oh, nice shot put in there.
Yeah, Lily Hunt.
Lily, yep.
Been surprisingly quiet today, Lily Hunt. That's only her first goal of the game.
Yeah, she's done a few runs from the middle and stuff.
She's done a mountain of work.
Yeah.
Early between the lines for the Lightning, but she's had a big week though as well.
Yeah,
she's been really prominent for them throughout.
In our game against the Lightning team, she got the best player and I think highest goal scorer too. I think she played a really good game that day. The President's goalie's doing well though.
Yeah, we might even have the goal scoring list there from the girls' competition. No, not yet. We'll have that one for you later today. But I think Lily Hunt figures in that list for the Lightning. As you say, she's had a really good week as the Lightning push their lead out to 18 here with 5.5 minutes to go. The ball's back again, deep into attack. He just zings the ball around, pops that one high, and that's a fantastic finish again from Loveland.
Yep.
Turns on the Jets, found herself a little bit of space, and that's Charlize Loveland bringing up her hat-trick for today. That's her first goal of the game. That's her third goal of the game. Sorry, that's the 21st goal of the game for the Lightning, and they are out by 19. It's a 21-2 game, but it hasn't felt like the 21-2 game, has it?
It's been pretty back and forth. I reckon it's been a pretty even contest for the ground balls. I just think, and the President's defence has been very on too. I just think occasionally they're just getting lost of one short person. They're getting a nice little quick goal.
So it's likely to be one of our final timeouts here. As you can see, just the goal scoring tally there popping up. Corey Rainey leading the way at the moment from the Flames. She'll be in action next. Rhiannon Bergen, you played against Rhiannon earlier in the week. A few comments there for you to remember by the looks of it there, Sophia.
Yeah.
Hayley Lawson and Isabel Jackson, two of their big go-to guns. But as you can see, that's the goal scoring week. A few Storm players up, so we've got the Storm and the Flames up next.
Gemma from Auckland, we played her yesterday. She was one of the best on the field, running up and down the whole time. We had to have someone tag her quite often.
Yeah, she seems to be a jet, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's had an incredible week. Coming over from New Zealand, of course, they just finished their nationals over there and they came over here straight away, the Auckland side and the Waikato side. But as we just break from the timeout here, again, big thank you to all of our sponsors this week. They've been fantastic, all their support, our event partners across Australia, our event host, Wendy Lacrosse Club, broadcast partners, 3am Web and IT, and Kennedy Vinchulo Solicitors. Not to mention lacrossegear.com.au, CH Signs and Print, and of course our official sponsor, Team Hawkey. Follow Team Hawkey at Team Hawkey on Instagram. So big hello to wherever you are from, wherever you are tuning in from. This is the Lightning and the Presidents. And our next game, we can see the Flames warming up over on our right as the Storm just make their way down the race. You'll see them come on the screen shortly. The Storm from South Australia up next against the Flames. That should be a cracking game. Having seen both sides, any predictions how you think that one's going to go?
I think it'll be a really close one. The Flames have some amazing ball carriers on their team that can just run it up. They do a lot of really good assists in that team. And just Storm, they're very on the ball. They don't need any, just from the start of the game, they'll they're on it. They don't need any time to like get into it. Very good from the centre, I remember. And
Got an experienced coaching staff, obviously the Storm. They've got several players, several coaches from, I think, Brighton, who obviously claimed the South Australian State League Premiership over there, and a few players throughout there that have done quite well over the years with the Storm. So Storm traditionally have been one of the stronger South Australian outfits, but of course the South Australian outfits, like all the states here, mix their teams up a little bit.
No, they played really well. They play such a good team game, and they're all lovely girls. Like, it's so nice to meet new people, and like, it's funny because we'll be seeing them later on in 18s and maybe even next year if you're still playing. Like, it's difficult going in not having it for the last 2 years because it's so unfamiliar for most of us.
No, it is arguably the best tournament of the year. This one. It is always fun to see the next generation of Australian lacrosse superstars coming through. And of course, this particular age bracket's got a fair bit ahead of them. 2024 under 20 side due to go away to the World Championships. So several of these girls will be sort of at the lower end of that bracket, but we've seen 16, 17-year-olds make under 20 sides before. You know, is that one of the long-term goals, Sophia, to try and snag a spot? Get into that program?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. It's a great sport. Like, it's like different, and the community is so tight. You know, especially doing these comps, you make so many friends from other clubs in your state. Like, it's been so lovely to mix with the girls, and I'm excited to play against them next season. It'll be good.
And of course, Olympics in 2028 potentially.
Potentially,
You'd be the right age for that.
Maybe.
No pressure.
No pressure. Yeah, no pressure.
Well, that's got to be exciting, though.
No, definitely exciting. Isn't 2028 or 2032 in Sydney or Brisbane?
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting. I'm excited to just be able to watch it in the Olympics. The hockey.
You're being far too humble. You're being far too humble.
It's just exciting to see it get in, though. Like, with all the other team sports, it's a big step.
It's huge. No, it's definitely be exciting. I think these, as I say, these names are always the ones to remember for the next 10 years because I feel like we'll be covering them quite a fair bit. It's at various national and international competitions. As the ball spills loose, as the Lightning continue to try and push this out. So we approach 2 minutes to go in this one. The Lightning leading this one by a score of 21-2. Big hello to wherever you are tuning in. Jump online, let us know where you're watching from. It's great to have you joining us here on the Australian Lacrosse Network. As the Lightning continue to press, Mason just steps on the inside. Great
nice
feed.
cut and good feed, and that shot.
That's
that was
another
nice.
great one, isn't it? Amelia Mason with the feed hits it. Emily Cook.
Yeah, number 19.
That's the 22nd goal of the game as we talk it all up and the goal's been wiped off.
Oh. Back to the goalie.
on the crease.
Back to the goalie. Oh, good pick up
May
there.
have towed the line. We might have a justice goal coming up here by the looks of things. Our officials do a fantastic job all over these calls.
Again, and that one went.
No, that's a no doubt of that one. That's Amelia Mason.
That was nice.
Players of the game?
There's, I don't know her name, I think from the Presidents. She's got the yellow stick with the black mesh. She did a few good runs. In attack over there. Sorry, I forgot her number and her name. You can't see much from up here.
It is hard. We are a long way back for those of you at home. Shayna Tawney, I think that might be.
Yeah, I think that is.
She's been good. Young Silver Hecker's been good.
I was going to mention her. And
you can't look past Harper Campbell as well,
yeah,
though. She's copped a heap of shots.
The goalie has been doing so well. And Mackenzie Appleton from Lightning has played a really good game. As well as... there's been so many good players this game.
Annabelle Cholch did a fair bit early, and Lily Hunt was good in between the lines.
Hunt.
Actually, the one that's really stood out for me is Amelia Mason. I think she's been really good,
number
hasn't
one. She's played really well this game. Oh, good pickup from Presidents.
That's Paige White looking to try and leg it and clear the ball for the Presidents.
Good
Turns
run,
on the Jets.
yeah.
She's got some open space here. If she can just step all
dodge
these
around.
defenders. Here
Oh,
we go.
lovely.
Goes to rip it.
Shot!
Finishes the shot.
That was nice.
Crowd, that is a crowd lifter, that one. Paige White, end to end.
That was lovely.
That's a highlight goal. That's one of the goals of the day today. Steps on the inside. Would have stepped through at least, as we just look at the highlights, she would have stepped at least 5 or 6 Lightning defenders.
Some good dodges in there.
Yeah, dropped the hammer, didn't she? And just went for it.
Oh, no. It was good. Only 30 left.
The clock just about to come on the field here. What a way to finish it for the Presidents. As we just look over on the far side, we think the Phantoms are still leading that one over there. Looks to be by a score of about 7-3 from what we can see. That was an incredible goal. So we just look again.
Maybe it was a break in the centre.
Yeah, Lightning are going to get the ball from the middle. Maisie Pronk with the ball for the Lightning. Being defended by Dakota Levy. Just jumping the gun a little bit there. Pronk looks to try and press the ball now for the Lightning.
Half a minute left.
Clock is on. As we just wrapping it, look, the dying stages of this one. This is, of course, the 5th place crossover game. Mason looks
nice
to rip.
Save.
That is an incredible save there from Crawford. She's had a
Lily
great
Hunt.
game. Hunt, ding,
Save
ding, ding,
again.
ring, ding, ding. Puts that one off the pipe. Steps the corner, searching for the final goal. We've got a foul penalty just here as we approach the last 10 seconds of this game.
Emily Cook.
Cook looking to add to her title, looking to add to her total, looks to rip one down. Another
save. President's goalie has been playing so good, number 19. Is that
Harper Crawford. And that's the game here from Pentanet Stadium. The Lightning from South Australia have claimed the first of 2 meetings between these two sides over the next couple of days. The Lightning claim this one by a score of 22-3. Goal scorers for this one, 6 goals to Mackenzie Appleton, 4 goals to Jamie Gower, 3 to Charlize Loveland and Katerina Chekovitz, 2 goals to Olivia Allen, and singles to Emily Cook, Lily Hunt, Annabelle Cholsh and Amelia Mason. For the Presidents, Silver Hecker with a goal, Shayna Tawney with a goal, and an unbelievable goal to finish off from Paige
with
White
the clear
from
and
Brighton.
everything.
Yeah, it had everything, didn't it?
That was that. She got her all in that. That was lovely.
That was a sensational goal. And that was the President's 3rd goal of the game, which brings us to a final score of 22-3. Sophia, what did you think of that? You enjoy that?
Yeah, it was really nice. It's a whole different game watching it from up here, being able to see a whole field at once. Presidents definitely put up a fight. It was good to watch Lightning play again, as we already played them. The Stars played them earlier this tournament. Yeah, and they're playing each other tomorrow, right? That'll be exciting.
Yeah, they'll take a little bit out of that tomorrow, which will be fantastic. And
they got to read their play. Maybe they'll tag some players, set it up, you know.
Well, we will be sure to bring you the MVPs of this later on, but we're going to go and take a break as we start to prepare for the next game, as the Flames and the Storm start to take the field. So we will be back here live in 15 minutes for the start of the next game between the Flames and the Storm. That's the 5th place crossover game. Lightning prevailing by a score of 22-3. Thank you, Sophia. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
No, look, it was an absolute pleasure. You absolutely nailed it, and we were sure we will get you back in this commentary box again soon. And, of course, best of luck today for your big semi-final against the Comets.
Thank you so much.
It was great having you here. But we'll sign off here from game number 1 of our 5-game doubleheader. See you back here in 15 minutes. My name's Tim Kennedy. Thank you to my production crew, Scotty Gill, and our great camera work out there by Mr. Gray. Always a pleasure. So thank you for watching. My name's Tim Kennedy, and you're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network.